everybody. It's Brooke. I am back, and if you check your calendar, it's Thursday, which can only mean we are watching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Today, we are watching Season 4, Episode 11, Beast Island. We're finally going to see Beast Island. If you would like to watch my uncut reaction to this episode, you can do so on Patreon, which is linked in the description. I want to say thank you to all my patrons. Their names are on screen. Make sure to give them a shout out. They got to see this episode edited and uncut early, and they have seen the last two episodes of Season 4 already. If you're watching this on YouTube, those are up, edited and uncut on Patreon, as well as, obviously, uncuts and early access to the Buffyverse, uncut movie night reactions, and a Patreon exclusive alias picked by the patrons. We just finished Season 1 of that over there, and we're into Season 2 now, and it's been really amazing. That's like a spy thriller if you're interested. I am so excited for this episode. Last episode was very emotional. It is hard when your heroes are disagreeing on how to solve a problem, and you can understand both of their plights and feelings and thoughts, and you're just like, I can see how we can fix this with communication, but we are unable to understand it, and that is the point of plot, I suppose. So we have kind of three sides if you include Catra losing her mind over in the Horde. She's not doing great. She's kind of on her own. She's very paranoid. I am hoping it is pushing her. So when this show first started, I was like, oh, Catra's going to be a Zuko. She's going to start bad, but she's going to become good. And then as we've watched, I'm like, ooh, maybe she's more Azula than Zuko, and she's just going to stay bad. And she's starting to get to broken Azula, like, territory, but I'm hoping she will push through broken Azula and come back around to Zuko and join the good side eventually. I can dream. That's what's going on over there. Then we have Bow, Glimmer, and Swiftwind, who, from information from Scorpia, now know that Entrapta is stuck on Beast Island, and they are hoping that her knowledge of First One tech will allow her to dismantle the First One's Heart of Etheria project, like, energy that is in the center of the planet without making it go kaboom. Though, as Glimmer pointed out, Entrapta's really good at making things go kaboom, so it's kind of a But she's also their friend, and they want to save her from a horrible place, which is fair. Totally fair. I get it. They didn't really come up with a plan. They are just kind of diving in head first, as they usually do. But as we've seen lately, that isn't always working anymore, so I am a little worried about them. And then Glimmer, we don't trust Shadow Weaver, but at the same time, she is helping Glimmer learn magic. And, I mean, Shadow Weaver knows what she's doing, right? Like, she knows she's being nice and helpful to Glimmer. Not because she cares about Glimmer, but because she wants safety at Bright Moon, and she wants power, and Glimmer's literally the queen. Of course, she's going to attach herself to her. And Glimmer is feeling very separated, I think, from her friends. And I think part of that is becoming the queen and having all that pressure on her. And part of that is her friends not really giving her queenly respect. Like, I'm not saying you have to listen to every single thing she says, right? And you can't disagree with her, but, like, they'll argue with her in front of subjects and, like, things like that. And if, like, She-Ra and Bow, who are, like, supposed to be the most loyal to her, don't respect her, it could cause problems where other people might not respect her. So I do see the stress there. And it is Glimmer found out about Horde Prime from Double Trouble, and she went to, like, make up with Bow and Aurora and tell them about it, and they were gone, and she realized that they left, and they didn't trust her, and so she's decided to do her own plan, which is to go to Light Hope and try to figure out if there's a safe way to use the weapon to stop Horde Prime, which is a lot more dangerous than the Horde, who they're already kind of losing to. So nobody's in the best headspace this episode. And I feel like it's going to be emotional, especially the end of this season is going to be emotional. And I don't know if I'm ready, but we're going to dive into this episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Do whichever ones you feel like doing today. It really helps out the video. It helps out the channel. We are still working towards 500 subs if we haven't hit it by now. And we're going to do a live stream. I'm thinking of doing like a fun tier list live stream where you guys send me like funny tier lists and we do those together. I think that could be fun. But let us dive into this episode because I don't want to wait anymore. Let's be real. The navigation system is on autopilot.
This time I don't know. We have to trust that the navigation system knows what it's doing. Understand. We all want what's best for Etheria, and once we get Entrapta back, Glimmer will know we made the right decision.
I don't know, ship?
Yeah, it's almost like we should have understood how to use the ship before we took it on a mission. Because what if it breaks, and then you're just trapped on Beast Island with Entrapta? I trust the ship more than them at this point. It looks like it's made out of tech. It more looks like it would be her heaven.
As kids, we were warned of the dangers on Beast Island.
It seems pretty.
Adora!
Ooh, a boat.
Where do you think she went?
And the creatures have like form.
What is that noise? Any scary horde bedtime stories about noises only horses can hear?
Not that I can remember.
This must...
Which we went to on purpose, so everything's great.
Not so much.
Maybe
For the honor of Grayskull!
Bro, it don't work here? Oh, Swiftwind.
What happened? Why can't you be She-Ra?
I don't know.
there it is again, that sound.
Oh, spooky. Small arrow. If Adora's sword is tech, not magic, maybe, and Bo's arrows are obviously tech, maybe tech doesn't work on the island. Not good for Entrapta, but magic does. So I think that, like, fully confirms Adora's whole thing isn't magic, it's tech. Because that guy's using magic. He's got pretty magic. It looks like Glimmer's magic. Allie, when, like, the machine was, like, eating everything, and, like, the queen was like, I have to go. And he was, like, trying to, he was, like, he said something. He's like, wait, I have to, like, tell you something. But it, like, cut him off. What if he was trying to be like, yo, I'm not fucking dead, bro. I'm over on Beast fucking Island. Could you come pick me up? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's sad. Maybe he doesn't remember who he is, though? I don't know. Like, I guess we'll find out.
Demands to speak to Light Hope. On behalf of the Great Rebellion, I need you to answer my questions.
Maybe say the heart of...
detected.
You're not getting rid of me that easily.
Yeah, she's...
Exiled me here, but I survived.
He doesn't
Micah,
seem
we're from Bright Moon.
all
I
there.
know your daughter, Glimmer.
Wow.
We should be able to rest here for a moment. Where are my manners?
My man might need a little royal etiquette training after living on the island.
Princess Entrapta? Any chance you've seen her? She's got purple hair and really likes robots. Like, really, really likes robots.
Yeah, I know her. Did you see what... Since I've talked to people. Or horses. Because horses talk now, and that's normal. Of the island before I could stop her.
Sounds like Entrapta. Could you point us in the direction?
You can't go there!
What is it?
You've heard it? Then we have to hurry. This place is you in. Stay here long enough, and you will. I've heard it every day. For months, years, and reuniting with my family.
Oh, his wife's super
Enough
dead.
about me. Tell me news of the rebellion in Bright Moon. And
Yeah,
maybe
you can tell him his wife's dead. That won't be awkward.
Sure.
always in a hurry to grow up and be friends with the older kids. What
No,
about
they're the
Angela?
same
Have you
age.
seen her?
Your Majesty,
We'll all get out of here together.
Oh, Bo, don't say that. That's how someone gets left behind. Ew. Yeah, Bo, let's not get too curious here.
I can't believe Glimmer's dad has been alive this whole time. And he's so cool.
He eats bugs.
She'll have to forgive us for going against her orders, escaping Bright Moon, and taking Mara's ship.
He's getting real stressed about it.
And don't get me started on Shadow Weaver. Are you okay?
Yeah. What if something on this island infected the sword? What if Glimmer is right and all I do is ruin everything?
I stand by she needed to train to fight without it. Well, she did have some training, but like...
Swiftwind's he's still a horse, but now we've got cool Sorcerer Dad helping us.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong, she said hopefully. I don't know about this place.
Or are you gonna talk to me? The first ones stole the magic of Etheria. The magic of my people. It's how I save everyone.
Didn't Mara say Light Hope wants it? Yeah, so just say what...
She's even started to use your sorcerer staff.
Isn't that kind of dangerous for a little kid?
Him coming back and being able to face Shadow Weaver would also help with that.
Luring them in and surrounding them until it's too late. And right now, they're hunting us.
This place sucks.
Come here without Glimmer. She could have teleported us out in a second.
I shouldn't have let her.
Oh.
Tell me the truth. Glimmer's not a little girl anymore, is she?
I do want to say, I get why Bo is upset, but him being like, why should she trust everything we say and, like, trust me? But, like, Glimmer could say the exact same thing. Like, you think you're 100% right and she's 100% wrong, and she thinks she's 100% right and you're 100% wrong, when it's never 100%. Like, she could say the exact same thing. You won't trust, like, her decisions as queen because you think she's wrong, but, like, she's not completely wrong. Having a plan probably would have helped a little bit here, or having, like, teams of backup on the ship, like... But you were right about needing to, like, go there and save Atrapta, so it's, like, neither side wanted to compromise, and it's kind of, like, or even, like, be open to compromise, and that's a problem. And hopefully they'll survive this and can work through that. But who knows?
Hear it too now, don't you?
Are we gonna lose Swiftwind? He's the only person I could see us losing, and that's gonna make me so sad.
We couldn't fix it.
No, we can still get out of here. King Micah! Don't give in now. Home and help her be queen and...
Queen?
Adora!
Glimmer was right.
Entrapta, let's go!
Take care of each other.
You're friends. Sometimes you're gonna disagree and you're gonna get mad and you're gonna scream at each other.
Not on Etheria.
Yeah, get him.
Not on myself. For the honor of Grayskull!
Let's go! I'm gonna fucking stop. It's fine. They almost got me. No, well, they did kind of get me.
You did it! You're She-Ra again!
She-Ra.
I was afraid of what Glimmer said. That all I've ever done was make things worse. But I promised I'd take care of her.
You're the legendary warrior She-Ra. and
Yeah,
your daughter
it's...
is Queen.
There's a lot we need to catch you up
It's
on.
a lot. Get him, Adora! Yeah, I think Adora was feeling so alone, and I hope and it was making her feel so negative, right? And I think Glimmer is the same thing, right? She's feeling so isolated and alone. And, like, the only person who will listen to her is Shadow Weaver. And we all know she's doing it to, like, manipulate her, but when only one, it feels like only one person will listen to you, it's, like, way easier to fall into the trap of trusting them. And so, of course, just like Adora was having all these negative feelings and thoughts because she's feeling really separated from her friend, Glimmer's feeling the same way. And I hope they all can apologize and be friends again.
We did it! Take that, you terrifying yet adorably named creature!
Hello.
Left us all behind. She's too afraid to use the magic at the heart of Etheria.
Yeah, because it's dangerous, Glimmer.
Adora is compromised. She is not willing to do what is necessary to protect Etheria. But she still has not succeeded in balancing Etheria. If the planet is not balanced,
Well, that makes me
What
feel
does that
good.
mean? And how do I do that?
there is only one piece still missing. Must all be connected to
Oh,
their
Scorpia is
runestones
not
for
connected to
heart
the
of
Black
Etheria
Garnet.
to function.
And that will make us stronger?
The princess robbed of her power by the Horde's meddling.
I don't think that's gonna be easy. Because Scorpia's got a lot of her own trauma, and that means also going back to the Horde area where the Black Garnet is, and the Shadow Weaver's fucking involved, and she's like tainted it. Oh, this is gonna end bad. I got a bad feeling about that one. Well, also because we know not to trust Light Hope. I think they are going to need to use that power. I don't know if they need to use it as a weapon. I feel like it needs to be released back to the planet, and then the planet will be able to defend itself. But I'm not sure how they do that either. Yeah, I think Adora's realizing that they've been pushing each other away, and like, I'm hoping they'll be able to talk about it by the end of this season. And get back into a better place. But yeah, like, Glimmer was right about them not going to Beast Island without a plan, but now she's going into this without a plan. And I'm like, Glimmer, you can't do the same thing. It's so stressful. But to be fair, I guess Glimmer's not immediately like, yep, activate the power. She's like, okay, how do we even get access first? But I think we should figure out, like, how to control it before we give Scorpia back the Black Garnet and have access to everything. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I think Scorpia should have connection with her runestone. It was ripped away from her by the Horde, and she was, like, born for it, just like Glimmer was with the Moonstone. So, like, it does feel righting the world is reconnecting Scorpia with her heritage and her stone. That makes sense to me. But I think this power, like, needs to be given back, right, to Etheria instead of, like, harnessed for good or evil. But I'm not sure how they'll go about doing that or if they will. But I'm excited to find out. So if you would like to watch my reaction to the final 2 episodes of Season 4, they're up right now on Patreon. If not, please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode next Thursday, and I will see you next time.